Our focus on this documentary is on Owerri West local government area. Owerri West is one of the 3 LGAs that constitute Owerri Federal Constituency. It is also one of the 9 LGAs that make up Owerri Zone, with headquarters at Omogoma. Remarkably, the level of enthusiasm demonstrated by the councillors on our arrival at the council gives an eloquent testimony of how well the people of the area may have embraced the 3R administration. Honorable Chief Okechukwu Enyoha is the IMC chairman of the local government, working in synergy with his management committee members, who are the councillors of the various electoral wards in Owerri West.
Hey, Igrigo, Dimbo Owerri West. Ibe, who are Bahonari? Yes, Dimbo Owerri West. Governor is working. Opera. Yes. Councillor.
You're welcome.
Was this? Okwage. Yakashilaki. Okuku.
Dimpo Owerri.
Okwage.
Oh, sir.
Oh,
welcome, sir.
Welcome there.
Thank you, sir.
Yakashibolaki.
I like him, man.
Dimpo. And one of my own councillor was it to be. God bless you.
The chairman, the
my
governor,
member,
the governor of Owerri West.
My member.
No.
You're well.
No.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Okuku.
No.
I let Bandu Okuku. Haremeba. Yes. The youth leader. Owerri West.
DK.
You're welcome. Yakashibolaki. You let by you to Jamaica.
I'm so I know. Yes.
Demba. Chief Obo.
Demba.
Obo.
Demba.
Agishibana. Ward 9 or where that? See Obama?
No, sir. No, sir. Welcome, sir.
Eleba and the Begari. Lolo Chini.
Agumwe kelemo.
Chino from.
Agumwa.
Eh?
Yari balagama.
My council woman leader.
Yari balagama.
Yakashibolaki council Anagana. Akwa Baino.
Yes.
Nze makamade. Amanam. Ward 4 no. Okoloche mabia. Ward 4. Ona nagalepa. Oyo okubuelake. Nakobi.
Onyishi.
Nakedi.
Onyishi.
Gashibolake.
Ndewo sir.
Agishima na yabo. Again the vice chairman. Ona agalepa.
Yes sir. Ndewo ya gagesa.
Disablon. Oh, yeah. DK. I don't know what to. Okay. Castle, okay. What to? Yakashibola one name. Let it be all. No, Yakashibola, no. Yalulo. ya reload yo.
Can we know a little about Owerri West?
The local government itself made up of 3 blocks: Ara, Uchi, and Omunwa blocks. Then coming to the ward, it has 10 INEC wards with 21 autonomous community. Ward 1, Avoforola. Ward 2, Omogoma. Ward 3, Ukuku. Ward 4, Ukoluchi, Imabiam Ward. Ward 5, Eziobodo. Ward 6, Ihiagwa. Ward 7, Nekede. Ward 8, Obinze. Ward 9, Amakohubi, Ndebu. The last ward is Ward 10, Urete, Urogwe.
As will soon be observed, the administration of Senator Hope Uzodinma is truly being felt by the people of Owerri West. First, were the various materials provided by the 3R government through the council at Omogoma to address the challenges posed by the novel COVID-19 pandemic, such as nose masks, sanitizers, buckets, and the likes.
That 2020 was the COVID pandemic period. Our governor, Senator Hope Uzodinma, the executive governor of Imo State, he provides a lot of things with food, water, nose mask, to make sure the pandemic doesn't spread.
Palliatives comprising cash, yam, noodles, sugar, rice, and more were also supplied to the people of Owerri West to cushion the effect of the lockdown occasioned by the COVID-19 pandemic.
He even gave us food. Enough. I personally here shared it completely to the wards and even the communities, the palliatives, through my councillors, that's my IMC members in their various wards. Even finally, I even tried to do that by myself by using my vehicle to distribute it to people. And today, they are all happy with the government.
Aside donation of free trailer load of fertilizers to Owerri West farmers, the council was also mobilized to embark on the renovation of a secretariat to make it conducive for the conduct of government businesses.
When we came in, we have to put on our effort to make sure it comes to reality that the governor, Senator Hope Uzodinma, is doing something. Now I and my IMC members, we teamed up to make sure people can even see where they will step in here in the local government. I'm very, very happy, extremely happy, despite the challenges during that year, 2020. Even up to this moment, we are still facing challenges. But God's so kind, we are overcoming it.
On roads, the state government's road revolution is also traversing parts of Owerri West. The reconstruction of the once impassable World Bank Omogoma Road and the dualized Naze to poorly naked roads are but few examples. On its part, the Enyo-Halet IMC embarks on yearly grading of community roads in the LGA to make them motorable after the rains.
The areas, Obinze, Omano Junction in Obinze, down to Oman village. That is one. The other one, Ukuku, Omogoma Ukuku Road. And another one, Amakohubi, Ndegbu Road. Ukoluchi, Ibabiam Road also.
Market development also received attention during the period under review in Owerri West. The people of Ndegbu will forever be grateful to Governor Hope Uzodimma for relocating their daily market from its former endangered site to a more conducive location.
Nwanne m nwoke ọrụ magịla anya Ndegbu atala ahụhụ. Ahịa anyị nọ ebe ọrị ka ihe kpuru ekpuru. Moto na-agba n'ekiti ụmụ nwaanyị amaghị ụzọ ha ga-esi aga. Chiho onweghị o nwere ma a ga-agba m ije onye ọkada kụda mmadụ n'ime ya. Anyị akpọ gọọmenti iri iche iche si ha bịa na-enye aka ka anyị nwee ike bupụ ahịa bufe ihe ebe. Mana past gọọmenti enweghị ka enye aka. Chukwu eme ebere nna anyị Hope aba nụ akwa anyị through our councilor n'ihi na anyị na-adagidere councilor anyị si ya je gwa mahụwo na ahịa anyị adịghị mma. So anyị na-ahụrụ na councilor anyị abịa gwa anyị na eme na approve na a ga-arụgharịla anyị ahịa na gọvanọ onye eme na approve na a ga-arụgharịla anyị ahịa. So Chukwu eme ebere anyị ele anya ya ebido rụmahụ gịla anya ọwụ ihe arụ a ga-enwe extension ya na-aga. Anyị enwe ike hụ ihe gọvanọ anyị megele anyị enwe ike bupụ ahịa ahụ bufe ihe bụ ụmụ nwaanyị anyị ga-ahụ ka ha si nụrụ ha enwe udo moto gbamazie ya agba ọkada gbama ya agba ụmụ nwaanyị anụrụ ebe gị bịakwa n'ebe aga ma na ọ n'ahịa Ndegbu ka ị na-abịa.
Ebe ahụ adịghị mma position ahụ anyị na ebe ahụ adịghị mma ụzọ anọghị ndị ebe ahụ oshinne moto na machine na ma ya disturb ebe anyị nọ na-aka mma ahịa nọ na-aga ebe dị ma anyị kelele gọvanọ ime ka arụrụ anyị ebe anyị si ọgbalịara ya gbalịkwu ọzọ obi danye ụtọ ma ndị nọ na village ndị omi Ndegbu ma ndị nwoke anyị ma ndị youth anyị obi danye mma kachakwa ndị nọ n'ime ahịa nga anyị nwere obi anwụrụ
obi danye mma na ebe anyị wefere mma anyị ana n'oche okpu ufe mbụsọ ọ nọ ebe a na-agbafe ya enye nsogbu etikpara je chụlụfe enye otu ebe anyị enwe happy ebe na aranye mma nnọọ ihe mata anyị anachi abịa were ije oyala anyị ọrịa mbara ma isi ka o mere ma shi mere ka o meene ma ya na jishi ke memenu mbelige oya ọrịa mbara bacharụ ndị Ndegbu.
On healthcare, the state government through the council is renovating scores of primary healthcare facilities in Owerri West.
The current one now is the primary health care centers, which is on board right now as I'm talking. Some have finished, some of the health centers are done, and some still ongoing.
Initially, this health center was built by the Coca-Cola company, donated to the community, but it wasn't well designed. It was a mere hall. It was just an empty hall. So when His Excellency Senator Hope Uzodimma, our amiable governor, said we should renovate some health centers through his funding, and I took it upon myself, and I feel it's the best thing to do for our people to be happy. I considered the OIC, said, what do we do? He said that the way the hall, just empty hall,
they're not happy. Because by then it's just empty hall. They use cubicle. So now we now come out to look for an architect to redesign it. So when he designed it, which you can see now, we now design 2 halls into wards. We can now see male ward. You can see children's ward. You can see female ward. You see office 6. So while I was doing this, my honorable chairman, Enyo Hakochukwu, was in hand supervising it almost on daily basis. He was traveling here to Irete, asking me how work was being done. And even when I say, Chairman, I'm tired, he will still do something. We built it with the money His Excellency released. We didn't do it to make gain. We even added, which our Eze and the committee are happy. Today we're happy, our people are happy, and they're happy with His Excellency for the work we're done.
No, formally, the first one was the female, and this one is the male ward.
Initially, this place is just like an open world, no privacy. You know, patients need privacy sometimes, but no privacy at all. If you have female patient and male patient, they used to stay the same place, no privacy at all. But with the help of our Governor Hope Uzodinma, our able chairman Owerri West, Honorable Okechukwu Enyoha, and our able councillor, of course, my friend Honorable Obinna Juru, they now demarcated the halls, making it so unique, so wonderful. They demarcated it in wards. We now have male ward with toilet and bedroom, female ward with toilet and bedroom, children ward, doctor's office, OIC office, staff offices. Even the before we used to, the same OIC office is our treatment room, also our lab room. But now they have differentiated them. We have lab, we have treatment, we have OIC office. Everything now is working for good. On behalf of Irete Health Center, we are so grateful to our able Governor Hope Uzodinma.
Here is Ndegbu Health Center. Ndegbu Health Center was single-handed built by the Ndegbu women. Ndegbu has no health center before. The women came together and started building the health center. This is not how it looks like before. After building it, there was because of security purposes, insecurity, there was no fence, even no much equipment there. No much equipment there. We are just managing it. It occurred to me, it was deep in my heart to help Ndegbu by doing something for them because I'm from Ndegbu here. Whenever I came to this center, I shed tears. Even the day the commissioner came here, for health came here, he shed tears also. So when His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Imo State, Distinguished Senator Hope Uzodinma Onwoyoko, called us for a meeting at the ESCO chamber and told us we're going to rehabilitate, renovate health centers. I thank God, I glorify God because I have one to renovate. Then I now came here and started putting things in order. You will take a look at the picture I gave to you was the shape of the health center before. It was nothing to write home about. Because there was no security, no gate, people vandalized the aluminum glasses, vandalized the doors, came into here and took away many things. Then when I came on board, I now decided to start putting those things in place. That was why you see me, I fenced this place around, mount a gate. The nurses here, we are not having water to drink because the borehole was not good, was bad. I renovated it, I put a new sumo and mounted another big tank for them. Then the health center itself has no veranda. If you come here, you stay as and rain will deal with you. At the time when I came on board, I now put this walkway. So I thank the governor, His Excellency, Distinguished Senator Hope Uzodimma Onwoyoko for helping us. Even before this incursion, he attracted an NDDC solar power project for us, which I'm going to show you. The 36 panels up the roof and the solar inverter. So I, on behalf of my people, my ward, and Ndegbu, I thank the governor. I say long live the governor, long live Imo State.
Perhaps this level of achievement could not have been recorded without the cordial relationship between the local government and its supervisory ministry, headed by Chief Mrs. Ruby Emele.
This ministry is a supervising one for the local governments in the state. It is one that collaborates with some other relevant ministries, establishments, to do things that will better the lots of the people of Imo.
We have a very good cordial relationship. In actual fact, the ministry never left us behind. And we have such a thing we call feedback mechanism. Feedback mechanism. So the ministry always interacts with us together with my PGs and my traditional rulers. We are in good relationship.
While hopes are high that the future of the LGA and indeed all other councils is bright under the 3R administration of Senator Hope Uzodimma, it is the belief of the ANC chairman, Honorable Chief Enyoha Okechukwu, that more support and cooperation by the people of the area and Imo State in general towards the governor will make it work.
I have already urged each and everyone here in Owerri West and even Imo State at large, that's the Imolites, that they should try to work with the government. For all I know, Owerri West, I will say that maybe the second or the third local government that benefited much from this particular government. I know what I'm talking. We have former SAs, SSs, commissioners, all the appointees. I can say that Owerri West produced more than, if you can remember, I can mention their names. When you go through, you'll find out what I'm talking about. But I don't see anything that will hinder Owerri West people not to support the 3R government. We are there. We have started. We are to work with our amiable governor, Distinguished Senator Hope Uzodimma, the executive governor of Imo State.
Owerri, aloe vera maka, Owerri mama ndo vera marana. lelelele, ose.